Hi everybody, thanks for returning to the channel, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk to you about something that a lot of us are probably thinking about at this time of the year. You're normally thinking about preparing the bike for winter and how to give the bike a good clean before you put it away. So basically I've been looking at how I clean my bike, how I prepare my bike for winter normally. I do ride my bike a little bit through the winter period, but often it's only once or twice a month if I'm lucky, from sort of November through to February time. Once March comes along and the weather improves and I'm back out on the bike. So anyway, I haven't got any specific cleaning tools, or didn't have any specific cleaning tools for the bike. I'm normally a believer that a sponge and a toothbrush is enough. But this time around I've decided to try and do a review also, apart from how I clean the bike, but buying a product in. So I've actually got these, which is Muc-Off's cleaning kit. So this is their 5x premium brush kit. Rubberized impact zones, dual nylon bristles, and apparently it reaches hard to shift grime. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the bag and see what's inside. So I got this off of Amazon, cost 20 quid for the 5 items in the bag. So let's have a look and see what's inside. So inside the bag we have a brush for the wheels. We've got a big soft brush. It's very soft. This is a soft washing brush, ideal for frames, forks, exhausts, wheels, engines, tyres and swing arms, apparently. That's what it says. This is the wheel and component brush, ideal for wheels, rims, sports discs, shocks, linkages, footrests and pedals. So I think we're still going to be using a sponge for the main body of the bike. Also inside we have the claw brush, ideal for chains, sprockets, dashboards, engine fans and radiators. And that's that. Interesting. Okay. And next in the bag we've got another brush. This is a 2-prong brush for spokes, discs, shocks, linkages, footrests and pedals. So you've got a few tools that look like they're going to be doing the same thing. These feel quite soft and the handles are rubberized, so they're quite comfortable to hold. So they might do a good job. Let's have a look and see. And the last thing we have inside the bag is the detailing brush, ideal for hubs, sprockets, tight areas, link suspension, mounts or forks. So yeah, 5 things inside the bag. That's quite soft. I probably would use that on my paintwork. But yeah, so anyway, pop those back in the bag. And what we'll do is, I'll do a video about cleaning the bike, show you how I clean the bike, use these products, and then we'll come back and see what I think about them. In conjunction with the cleaning kit that I've just shown you, I'm going to be using the Muc-Off motorcycle cleaner, which has got quite decent reviews. I've not really used it very often before, but apparently it's supposed to get the dirt off the bike and also protect it. Now, so I'll be using that product as well, and we'll have a look and see how that works. Another product I like to use is ACF 50. Now, this is used on aircraft, and it's supposed to be really, really good. With all of the bikes I've ever owned, when I first bought the bike, I washed the bike and then doused it in this stuff basically, and I've never had any issues, to be honest with you. But that is my winter regime basically, so I'll wash the bike down, give it a good clean, and then everything gets covered in this, obviously apart from brake discs. And it's a really, really good product, I think. But what I'm going to do is, within the video, I'll show you how I wash and dry down the bike, and then I'll show you how I apply this also, just so you've got my regime. But for me it's pretty straightforward really, just clean, dry and then apply. And apply liberally so that you're looking after your bike. So like I say, I'll get on with the cleaning now, and we'll go through the process together. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is just basically rinsing the bike down and then just totally covering it in this stuff and then rinsing it off. Pretty straightforward. Here we go. that's just quickly around the bike, and now I'm going to be spraying the bike with this. And I'll be using the Muc-Off brushes to agitate and see how they access the difficult parts to reach on the bike. Okay, so far I've been using this on the wheels, and this is the 2-prong brush. It's really useful for the spokes, really easy to get in, and also I've been using it on the lower half of the bike as well. It's really quite useful. So now I've gone over the bike completely. Now I'm just going to hose her down, rinse her down really well, make sure I dry her off. I'll take her for a quick ride just after I've dried her off on a dry road, just to make sure she's completely dry, and then I'll come back, wipe her down, and then cover with the ACF 50. So let's see how that works. So what I tend to do is I go back round the bike with one of these cloths. They're really quite absorbent and they get the excess water off, the majority of it, and then I'll go around with a couple of smaller microfiber cloths. I use for drying are the microfiber cloths, and they're by Kent. But what I would say is it's very important to change these out quite a lot, because after a few washes they lose their absorbency and their softness, and they don't really finish the bike very well anymore. So I just got some new ones from Kent the other day off Amazon, and I'll leave a link on the video to let you know where I get those from and how much they cost. ready with the ACF 50. I'm going to be spraying this on the bike and also applying it with a cloth in areas where I don't want to get the spray on the brakes. So it's quite straightforward, just apply liberally, make sure you wipe it down. You can put it on metal, on the plastic, on the bodywork, on the wheels themselves, just keep it off the brakes. Even the leads, the lines, there's nothing really you can't put this on. Just basically anything you don't want to be sticky, so obviously not on the handlebars, not on your grips, but most of the moving parts and most of the bodywork you can put this on with no problems, and it's really excellent at providing protection. Give it a good shake. Pretty much it really, guys, with regards to how to use the ACF 50 on the bike. If you do manage to get any spray on the pedals or on the tyres, obviously clean them down before you get back out again. But essentially this is now going to keep the bike nice and protected, so if I do go out for any rides in the winter and get any sand, grit up on the bike, just rinsing it off should be fine. But obviously at the same time, this level offers a level of protection which will keep the paintwork hopefully in tip-top condition and prevent any kind of peel.